Everybody, welcome back live in the Woods Renaissance with me, Sid, and we moved on a little bit since last episode on the way, the journey home. Let me just try, we are here, which is, oh god, hang on, no, further out, which is just a little bit down and over this way. We're going to continue down here and then across, and the objective of this episode is for me to do this and this leg and get back home, and then we'll fill in caps and stuff, other episodes. I may do a few jump cuts and stuff like that just to get us around and have less waffle as we wander, but we're starting off because I got to this and thought I'd better stop and see what this is, because this looks interesting. Yeah, so we'll have a little wander down the hill, ouch, and we'll get down and see what this is. First I thought, well, that's just a tree. Sure, but it's not. That is definitely something bigger than just a tree. So, what is it? It's a tree. It's an academia's tree. There is, hello. I will be your thing we've got. I'm going to have a little wander around before we start hunting through the chests. Oop. Really, you're not doing so well on the keeping of the thing. That looks to be it, actually. Alright, there we go. Right, so toast. Okay. We'll not get excited about that, eh? Just because I'm the trusting kind, we'll check up there. Academias, wow. And really, that doesn't seem that great, does it? Huh. Definitely does not seem to be that great. Oh well, it's a big tree. But more, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think, if I have got an academius or not. That's a cedrum sapling. Interesting. Oh well. Right, well, I am going to continue on. We're not going to get sidetracked by this this honking great big tree. And I'll see you again in a bit. Bye. Well, after what seems like an age, we've, let's see, we're about here. Well, we are here, where that crosses. But massive, I'll tell you, life in the woods is a pain when you're actually in the woods. It's, you're like, Jesus, will you stop throwing woods at me? It becomes painfully painful, but we found this, which is obviously, well, it's obviously man-made, and it's obviously hello, what we got? Right, you are a chest, and you have got a bow, whoopie-doo. You've got some arrows and some bones. Now, I did see wolves, but given that we've got ahead, well, we've not only got to get them back to the portal, but then in through the nether, and I suppose we could try. If we see wolves again, I may try and tame one. Although, to be honest, they do get on my nerves very, very rapidly. Okay, I don't think there's really going to be very much here by the looks of this. This really is a ruin. A proper good old ruin. Alright, onwards. Nothing to see here, move along. Well, nothing much to see here. If I've missed anything, I've missed something. I'm not going to worry too much. It's not like we haven't found lots and lots of good stuff already. Well, reasonably good stuff. Just kind of been foraging for food rather than eating the fish sandwiches as well, even though we've got plenty. And still looking. Well, I'm trying to... Oh, wow. If that was just a spire stuck in the middle, that would be awesome. But that's going to be a very, very large cliff. Is that something? Is that jaded cliffs, perhaps? I wonder. Could be. Right. Anyway, onwards. See you. Another ruin. Tell by the fact that it sheared itself into the ground quite dramatically. So, what are you? You're pretty big, whatever you are. It's definitely ruinous because it's ruined. Pretty something going on down there. Not much happening there, unless this almost looks like a. This looks like some kind of failed, badly generated amphitheatre. If I was going to have a guess, I think it's probably failed to generate properly. Sometimes they just fail, and you can see here there's a chop slice there, so it looks like it's generated one, then generated another within it. Now there is a facility to, I believe, within ruins, daisy chain ruin, so you can say generate a ruin, and then next to that generate the next ruin, and so on and so forth. So this may be that, and this. I don't know whether I mean, a vintage beef did find that huge structure. Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, what's going on here though? Any oat or note? Don't think so. That appears to be the limit of the depth of this, and yeah, I'm not seeing anything going on inside it. I think it's a bust. I think this is just a badly generated ruin. Oh well. Oh, it was nice to see anyway. It was nice to see it trying. A bit of prize for participation. Yeah. Oh well. Let's move on. So, while we're moving on, I've mentioned in a couple of episodes of things like Life in the Woods and things, whether we, for the experimental pack that we're building, how often we think the ruins should be spawning, and whether we think Life in the Woods ruins are too infrequent, there's too much between them kind of stuff going on. And, where am I? Ooh. Snowy biome, and yeah, so, and most of the comments I've seen seem to suggest that we do think that they are too infrequent. Now, I think the default is definitely too frequent. It's one of those, it happens, it's all the time. You're constantly getting and finding these. I'm just going to check this out because, penguins. So I think we need to find kind of a happy medium between the two. Now, one of the tricks that is used in this is that particular ruin, for example, will have a unique spawn to distance to spawn setting. I think that's the setting in the ruin file. So each ruin, you can sit there and say, if you spawn this, don't spawn it again until you've moved X thousand blocks since the last time you spawned it. And some of the bigger ruins are quite literally, don't spawn this again unless you are 100,000 blocks away from the last time you spawned this ruin. I'm guessing the idea for that is to... Oh, desert, excellent. And, I mean, it's a bit odd having this frozen wasteland next to the desert, but still excellent all the same. And an oasis as well. Might get some more. I can't remember whether I've got... melon seeds. I did pick one up, but yeah, I'm not seeing any penguins. I think we're penguin free over here. Yeah, I picked one up, but didn't see the other ones. So yeah, we can increase the frequency, I think, of the ruin spawns without and keep them so they don't spawn too frequently within range of each other. I think 100,000 may be a little much, but yeah, I'm going to continue hunting. Where are we actually anyway? Well, almost. I'm going to go into the desert and then cut across that way, I think, because the desert's going to be a lot easier to traverse than some other trains I've been going across. So yeah, anyway, I will continue onwards, and while I mull over my ruin conundrums, and I will see you again. We're getting very, that's not a thing, we're getting very close to the portal. Really not seeing much at all, of a few very minor things, but nothing worth cutting back for. But just as the sun's setting, I spotted this on the hill. It looked a little bit out of place, so I thought we'd cut back to recording, and yes, I was right, it is out of place. It's definitely ain't natural. Well, you know, as natural as anything is in this game. You know, because obviously real world more meter blocks are. Wow. This needs investigating, and it needs investigating in the morning. We need to work out how to get round to it, because it seems to have a large. Oh, come on! There's got to be a. Show me the way in. Oh, yeah, this is definitely. You can tell by the way that this just sheared again into the landscape that it's generated its usual ruinsy fashion. One of the reasons why I'm trying to make the ruins. Oh, wow! We got a chest. Something going on around here in terms of that's actually a really nice effect. It is a surprisingly nice effect, and there is something. Well, we ought to probably sleep first before we think. I've been shearing sheep as well, because I've been realised I had a couple of near misses where I didn't set my spawn, so I thought maybe we should have a few things. So yep, there's something going on down here. There's actually a little path which is quite nice. We'll check out down here first. Pretty. Little abandoned mine shaft. Well, you know, not a pretend abandoned mine shaft. Oh, there's definitely stuff to be mined as well. What we got going on down here then? We've got a little minecart with a fortune 3 gold pick, rails. Okay, well, it's not going to be sniffed at, so we'll grab that first. I'm going to stick some of this stuff away as well, and we'll grab everything because we can. Stick those away, we don't need them. Don't need that. Gimme, we'll have that as well. I suppose what we should do is harvest as much of this as we can, including the rails and all of the coal. I mean, there's a very good chance that there may be something hidden behind some of these deposits, which is one thing I suppose we ought to consider. But of course, the other thing we ought to consider is this is you see, diamond. Wow. Oh. Yes. Yeah, I have to try and think like someone who's building ruins. Right, let me jump. Can I get up here? Oh, damn it, now I'm in that. We'll have you. Yeah, we'll have you as well. What are you? You're Ruby, alright, you. And again, we'll just dump stuff in the pack for now. And continue searching around a place, see what if anything else is hiding around. Oh, hang on. There's lots of interesting nooks and crannies. This is quite a nice ruin, actually, as ruins go. I'm surprised there's not spawners, but then again, who knows? There could be anything down here once we get that. Looks like more iron, but no. Yeah, interesting little niche. Now I'm going to continue hunting around here. This is obviously probably quite dark for you guys, and potentially there's not a great deal down here now. We're just like, you know, in the bowels. We may find more stuff. If I do, I will come back to you. Alright, I've gone through the ruins down there. We did get the diamond. We also got some gold and lots of bits and pieces. And we got this came from that chest in there. There wasn't really anything else. Day 27, going is slow but steady. I'm this close to something, I can feel it. Day 32, any day now I'll be making my fortune, hit the mother lode, and me and Bloquitter are headed into the sunset. Unfortunate name. Day 40, I don't understand. I almost feel like I'm missing something. Did I pass it? I quit. Maybe whoever finds this will have better luck. Bloquitter and I are going into the sunset early. Who needs a diamond ring to get married anyway, right? Well, I found your ring. So, nah. Right. Where the hell are we? That's the next question. We're here and we need to head that way. So, yeah, that was quite a nice ruin to find. It had, I mean, a little bit of backstory. It had everything, really. It wasn't... The only thing it was missing was mobs, but to be honest, I think I obviously managed to get in there before anything managed to spawn. But a spawner or two might have been worthwhile. Beyond that, yeah, quite nice. So we're going to move on. We're going to continue pointing this direction for now until we get to the point where we need to point in a different direction. And we'll see you again probably at the nether portal by now. Well, I said if we came across any wolves, we'd have a go at taming a couple. Let's see whether we can get even one would. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's one to name. Probably Philip or something. Although I tend to go with Brian's. Come on, there we go. We'll have two. Two. Got it, you know. We got the bones. Let's take a pack. 3. And 4. We'll take 4. We can always breed puppies if we want. Now we've got, providing you know we can get them back. And then we need names. And obviously with 4, that kind of leaves us open to all sorts of interesting things. Now, what have we got going on? Where are we? We need to get up there, and we're down here. So I think, how do we do this? How do we do this without losing the dogs? Probably like that. There we go. Yeah, they're with us. Yeah, so we're not far from the nether portal now. When we get this lot there, then I need to get them to crouch, and that's going to be interesting, pushing them through the portal, then getting them down the corridor to follow me down that, and this is going to be interesting. I think we can safely say it's going to be interesting. I think that's probably a fair description. But yeah, let me see about finding. He's got to be around. I know he's got to be around here somewhere, because this looks very much like the area that we found it in the first place, and it should be fairly obvious when we see it, because I've put it up a tree for one. But we need to sleep, so I will have a quick snooze, and I will see you again. Alright, we're at the portal. I've got one up here. This one, you're coming up. Come on then. 2 gone through. Is there any more? This one obviously I managed to get to sit, so you should go through. Are there any more dogs? Or have they all gone through now? Ow. Sounds to me like they've all gone through. That was easier than I expected. Whoa. Come on then. You should all be 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yay! Right, we're good. We're quartered. We have 4 dogs and a chicken. So yeah, I'm going to head back. This will should be fairly straightforward now. It's just a matter of walk the leather tunnel back to the hub, and we should be back home before you know it. And next episode we can get on with something else, including possibly naming this group of reprobates. So suggestions for the names for 4 dogs in the comments. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate that some people are not biggie on the exploring episodes and others are. This one didn't really get as much as we'd like, but we did get this group of characters. So yeah, not all bad, was it? Come on. Oh, you stupid look. Come on. Just keep up. Yeah, so I will see you next time. And until then, bye for now.